Okay, everyone, welcome to our Sunday morning meditation. Practice meditation and learn Dhamma, teaching of the Buddha. Today, we're going to learn two suttas with the same name but two different uh, incidents. According to those suttas, the teaching in those suttas all about the understanding, realizing the reality, true nature. One of the sutta teaching about the six sense bases, understanding eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and this body and mind. And eye consciousness, the reality of the eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue, body, and mind consciousness. And also the things happening and arising, like thoughts arising, depends on the eye consciousness. The reality of these, the things arise because of the ear consciousness, ears and ear consciousness. Then something, the thoughts is arising. Thoughts are arising because of that ears and ear consciousness. The reality of these, all three, nose, odors, and nose consciousness. Uh, nose consciousness and the things arising because of that nose and nose consciousness. What are the reality of these? Tongue, tongue consciousness, and the thoughts arising because of the tongue and tongue consciousness. The understanding about these things is a meditation called Vipassana, insight meditation. One of sutta talking about these sense bases, the other sutta talk about the five aggregates, understanding the form, this physical body and feelings, the understanding the reality of the body and reality of the feelings, perceptions, volitional formations, and consciousness. The understanding about the impermanent nature of this physical body, temporary of this body. No matter how much we love, we attach to this body, but the nature of it is impermanent and temporary, arising and passing away. Even the nature of the feeling is arising and passing away, arising, disappearing. The understanding this impermanent nature and temporary of this all experiences we have through the sense basis and we experience through these five aggregates are all impermanent and temporary. Understanding these things and realizing of that reality true nature of these sense bases and aggregates is called Vipassana, insight. This is the make someone awakening or enlightened. So let's meditate on the sense basis that we experience in this whole world through our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body and mind. We experience in this world. It means we live in this world because of this sense basis. We have learned so much about this and we have practiced many times about uh, meditate on this sense basis. And today also we're going to meditate understanding the reality, uh, true nature of this sense basis. Internal sense basis and external sense basis. The external sense basis are the forms, sounds, odors, taste, tangible things or tactiles, and phenomena, dhammas. So I want to ask you to just meditate one by one of these sense bases to understand it is reality. So you may gently close your eyes and I will guide you. We mostly meditate on the samatha meditation, concentration, and develop mindfulness. Um, it is very important to uh, meditate on Vipassana, then so you can have a very peaceful life without a shaken, without trembling, without worrying, without shocking or sadness, without being upset, because you are meditating the reality and true nature, then you understand the reality of the world and you understand the reality of yourself. So you know everything is arising and passing, temporary, existing, no matter whatever it is, no matter how much I love it, how much how strong my attachment to it. So the reality is temporary. So then we will prepare to live in this world. No matter whatever it is, be happy, be peaceful, be safe, and we live and we deal with them without strong attachment. Then we can live without being crazy about anything in this world. So it's give you light to see through the darkness, and you can dispel the darkness of ignorance through this wisdom. So gently close your eyes and keep your back straight and take deep breath and slowly let go and relax. And take a couple of times deep breath and slowly let go and relax. Listen to this sound. So take deep breath and slowly let go. Relax, relax the top of the head, relax your head, and relax your forehead and your face, your ears, and your neck and shoulders. And relax your arms and your hands and your chest. Now you are focusing into yourself and relax your stomach. And you getting your awareness into yourself and relax your legs and your feet. Now imagine your sitting position and adjust yourself to relax and comfortable. Now you are going to seriously figure out who I am or what I am. That's the most important question to realize ourselves, who I am or what I am. And sitting here with crossing legs and focusing into himself or herself to find out who is really I am. My eyes is the I am, or my ears are the I am, or my nose, tongue, or body and mind are the I am. Then try to find out if you really consider these senses are the I am, and try to find out the nature and reality of these senses. The reality of these senses are impermanent, temporary, disappearing, will perish. So then who I am? So you keep meditating, this I saw impermanent, temporary, will disappear. This yes I impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. This nose is impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. This tongue is impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. This body is impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. This mind is impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. It is always rising and passing. Now we are going to find out the secret. What is the secret? The anyone else eyes, ears, nose, and this all these sense bases of anyone else external out there, their sense is also impermanent, temporary, and will disappear. The reality is impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. The reality is impermanent, temporary, and disappearing, rising and passing away. You may go deep to deep into this reality and understanding all these sense bases is impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. All other external sense bases are impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. This is the reality. This is the true nature. What's the truth? What's the nature? What's the reality is impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. Open your mind, free your mind to get into this deep realization. Impermanent, it is the reality. Temporariness, it is the reality. Disappearing, perishing, it is the reality. Freed your mind from your all attachments. Freed your mind from your all views, beliefs. Open your mind to this reality. This reality is arising, existing temporary, with changing and disappearing, perishing. No matter what you believe, but this is your experience in your whole life. This whole mass of stress arises because of I, my, or myself. That's what we attach and believe. That's why we stressful, shocked, become crazy. What is I? These years, but they are temporary, perishing. That's the reality. Not only myself, even of all others. The nature of the I is impermanent, temporary, and perishing. Don't afraid to meditate to reality, to understand reality. It's heal you. It's freed you. It's keep you in peace. What I think I is yes, but they are impermanent, temporary, and perishing. Nose, tongue, body, and mind. Mind is constantly changing, arising, and right away is passing. Whatever thoughts you had before you come to meditation, those all gone. Now you are producing new thoughts every moment. The age of the thoughts is a moment. It's a very quick moment, very short moment, arising and passing, arising and passing. Whatever thoughts you had yesterday, those all gone, no more. So mind is the very quick, temporary, impermanent thing than this body, eyes, ears. Mind is the so very short, living thing. So what is eyes? The whatever thoughts you had previous in the morning or yesterday, day before yesterday, is all gone. Simple thing. Those thoughts are not I, those all gone. You still have the memory, that's called perception. Sanya, it is impermanent too. But we are still attached to those memories. That is the clinging to sanya, perception. But the nature of the mind is impermanent, temporary, arising and passing. Then who I am? Then whole Buddhist teaching is focused into this, aim to this, is understanding the reality and true nature of these eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. These are impermanent, subject to change, temporary, temporary, passing away and perishing. Not only myself, even of others. Now you focus into external sense bases, forms. We, we see through the eyes the old forms, all visual things, all physical things, then all forms. What's the nature of the all forms? These humans, mountains, trees, houses, vehicles, no matter whatever it is, those all forms. What are those all forms? What's the reality of those all forms? Impermanent, subject to change, temporary, and disappearing. Then what is the self? Individuals. All forms are impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. No matter how much I love and attached, craving for, desiring, crazy for, but the nature and reality is all of them. Reality is impermanent, temporary, disappearing. Okay, now we meditated about these senses. If I consider these senses are I or my or myself, but they are impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. So if someone considers the external sense bases, and those are impermanent too, temporary and disappearing. Now let's meditate on a little bit aggregates, the form, feeling, perception, volitions, intentions, and consciousness. If I consider this form is I or my or myself, or feeling I had so far, and feeling I am having now, right now, is I or my or myself, or whatever feeling I will have, but the nature and reality of the feelings is arising and passing. The whatever feeling you had, and those all feeling is gone already. No more exist. It's gone. The feeling you had before is no more. It's not a meaning anything. It's all gone. So feeling, we attach so much to all happy feeling. Even we attach to all painful feeling. No matter whatever it is, impermanent, temporary, arising and passing. If I consider feeling is I or my or myself, but it is not, then why I think this feeling is I or my or myself? There's something wrong in this idea, believing or concept. But feeling is impermanent, perishing, disappearing. What about the memories we have, perception, sanya? They're all perception, my recognitions. I have so far the memories I have, and I attach to all those all memories, the memories of the forms, memories of the feelings. But those all memory, perception are impermanent, temporary, and disappearing too. Then who I am? If I consider this memory is I or my or myself, but it is not, then why I attach to these memories? There is something wrong, ignorance. So try to figure out this whole memories are impermanent, temporary, disappearing. Then all intentions, volitions, chetana, the formations are impermanent, temporary, and disappearing too. Then I have done so far all intentions, volitions, and gone, disappeared. Whatever I do now, the all intentions, volitions are arising and passing right away. The result we will receive the result, but it is impermanent too. And the most important thing is consciousness. Consciousness. You have to find out what is this consciousness. Consciousness is very, very temporary thing. In a moment, thousands of consciousness arising and passing. You may try to find out whatever consciousness you had is all gone. Whatever consciousness right now you have is rising and passing away right away. And in the future, whatever consciousness arising and passing in the moment, so it is arising and passing, arising and passing. Then who I am? There is something wrong. It is because I think, it is because we think this is I am or these are I am or my or myself. This is called attachment. This is called attachment, craving, or tanha. This is the tanha we grasp. We're clinging to these things, internal, external, everything. But the reality of all these or those are impermanent, temporary, and disappearing. The problem is the attachment, craving, desiring. Then meditate who I am, craving or desiring or attachment. Okay, now I ring the bell. Okay, you may slowly open your eyes. Okay, you got to meditate on this. You can meditate on sitting, standing, walking to understand this impermanent, temporary, and disappearing nature. This is the most easy meditation to practice. If you're going to meditate on breathing, you have to have a quiet place and close eyes and stay calm and relaxed, and you need it for quiet place. But for this practice, Vipassana practice, you can do anywhere, in any condition. You simply try to understand the impermanent nature, whatever I experience, whatever I see, whatever I feel, whatever I recognize, whatever I think, even the thoughts, uh, the understanding impermanent, temporary, and disappearing nature. So everything is impermanent, temporary, arising and passing away. Then what's else? Then what's happened? Why it is? So so this is the reality we have to find out. So if you have any question, you can ask and keep meditating on all of your sense bases, and you aggregate whatever you consider I, my, or myself. So, okay, just take a break for 2 minutes and we're going to discuss Dhamma. Very interesting two suttas I'm going to discuss with you. We have a Peter here. Thank you, Peter, for back. Welcome back. Yeah, yeah, very nice to see you. Where you been? Yeah. Okay.